Mama Bear, this is Papa Swears. Come in. Read you loud and clear. I think that bozo, that guy who hired us. Yeah, what was his name? Unsoundlogic, something like that? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's time for that bozo show. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start it. These buttons, guys, I gotta push the buttons.
Come on, I gotta make it to the show. Come on, damn elevator. Man. Oh, whoa. What is up, guys? You're already here. Damn, that elevator sucks. Yo, Cassandra Fox, welcome. Thanks for the wave. Appreciate it. Glad to have everybody, because it is time. It's time for the one, the only, Unsoundlogic Saturday Nightcap. I'm glad to have everybody here. It's this very special edition. It's been a crazy week. Week of my birthday, August 30th. I'm 38 beautiful years young. Still alive, still kicking it out here in our world-class studio here in Philippines. And again, I'm glad to have everybody. So if you haven't already, guys, it's time. It's time to get that nightcap ready. It's time to raise that glass. And it's time to have a drink and chill. Whoa. There's actually booze in that thing. Go figure. I kid, guys. Tonight I'm just enjoying something a little simple. You know, I had some Jack Daniels, had some Sprite handy. So we're just having, what do they call that? I think it's just a Jack Sprite or something like that. So that's going to be our drink we're going to be sipping on here tonight. We pull up the show notes here and we're going to get things underway and we're going to have a good time. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, it was my birthday week. Had a lot of good times, a lot of crazy times, a lot of unexpected twists, turns, and all sorts of crazy things going on. And I was very happy to celebrate. It's my first Filipino birthday. So that was nice, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the show here. It's one of my favorite shirts too, guys. It's the avocado shirt. Who doesn't love avocado, right? Zacom Gatina. Welcome. Appreciate the wave. That's quite a name. It's quite a name. Appreciate all of those waves. Glad to have you, and welcome to the show. So, for those of you that are new to the show, this is unsoundlogic Saturday Nightcap. It's my weekly late night talk show. Not sure if it's exactly nighttime for any of you guys, but it is certainly nighttime out here in Philippines. So I tried to find a good balance, a good time to make it fun, make it happen, and here we are. Here we are for another week, the second official episode of the show. So excited. It's going to be a good time tonight, guys. I got a lot of good stuff lined up for us, a lot of fun things to talk about, stories to share, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. If you haven't yet already, be sure to go check out the official Dark Lunch Studios Discord channel, which is Dons, I see what you're saying. You're older? No, dog. I went in a time machine. We went backwards. I, just got a whole year younger. That's what Philippines does to you, No, I kid. 38 years old now. I'm getting up there, guys. Not sure if that's officially over the hill yet. But, I'm still young at heart. But, the show, guys, all about, us sharing all those fun adventures and things in my life, and just talking about some other things and interacting with you all. You are all absolutely pivotal to this show, and I absolutely encourage you, if you have any questions, anything to say, I'm just going to take it. And we're just going to run with it, So feel free to shoot those out at any time. I'm going to be giving out all sorts of goodies throughout the night. Be sure you get in on the giveaway we got going for this show. We got some goodies up there. Nobody won the G Fuel starter kit last week. How did that happen? How did nobody win the starter kit? Tisk. I mean, if I'm giving it away and nobody can even take it, I mean, come on now. Who doesn't love some G Fuel? I still got the damn elevator music going. Just realized that. That's the kind of stuff I was talking about earlier. But, again, guys, really means a lot. Really glad to be here on Theta again, be here with you all. So, without further ado, I think it's time. We actually start the show off right and get into things. So each week I like to cover a few different news stories and talk about those just a little bit. Hopefully you hear something interesting. And yeah, that's something I like to do every week. So, without further ado, it's time for our top 3 news stories of the week. What do we got? What do we got on deck here? Let's see here, guys. So I guess this was some big news this week. Some hunters, group of hunters in Mississippi killed a 14-foot-long, 750-pound absolute beast of an alligator that ended up breaking the state record for the longest male alligator. Now, I mean, I'm just thinking about that, okay? And I mean, for real though, 750 pounds, 14 feet long. That's like 2 dudes, like 2 big dudes. Okay, maybe like 3 with the weight, but either way, this is a big alligator, right? And so, they fought with it for about 8 hours or so, finally subdued it. I guess, they really, really wanted to make some big boots. I mean, why else would you need to kill an alligator that big, right? And that, folks is that's one way to spend a night out with your buddies. in some other news, This one's kind of interesting, guys. This one's kind of interesting. Whoa, Don's, hold on. Everybody stop. Hold up. Don's coming in with the 38 T-Fuel Dono. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate it. That's, I think, one of the first ones we've gotten since we started the show. So, thank you again, my friend. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the support and the love. Really, dude. Means a lot. Moving on with our top 3 stories of the night. So, apparently hundreds of riders in various states of dress or undress rode through some of Philadelphia's main streets for the 14th Philly Naked bike ride. Yeah, so a bunch of naked people riding bikes around. I mean, wow. That's one way to go around riding a bike, especially when you got a huge group of people doing that. That's definitely a way to show off your bike for sure. But I guess the event is meant to promote positive body image, advocate for safety of cyclists, and protest dependence on fossil fuels. And I hear the event was sponsored by Viagra. And I hope they wore sunscreen. For real. I mean, wow. That's just something else. Biggest dono on Theta. Wow, I'm honored, dude. I'm really honored. Again, I really appreciate it. Means a lot. And again, any of the donos that come through, they're all going to go back to supporting the show. Putting that all back into equipment, other things like that to improve the quality of things. I think next up on deck, I'm going to get another monitor so it's a little easier for me to multitask, maybe a better microphone, stuff like that, guys. All those donos go to help supporting that as well as continued support of the Theta community because that's part of it. Got to spread the love all back around. I didn't even think about that, though, I didn't even realize that it was 38 for for the birthday years. I really appreciate that, man. It's weird. What's going on, man? What's going on? I want to know what's going on before we get into our third news story of the week. Oh, I recognize that fella. Oh man, please, no. Don't put that picture in my head, man. I don't want to picture Mr. Meme riding a bike fucking naked in Philadelphia. Nah. That's not cool. Not cool, man. Not cool. Why? Why would you do this? Speaking of Mr. Meme, our good friend, Mr. Meme Mafia, who again, I thank endlessly for the amazing opportunity to come out here to Philippines with him, work with him on his content. Again, just so appreciative to him. Amazing dude, which is what makes the next story so unfortunate, so interesting to hear about. And we're going to get right into that right now. So, like I was saying, have a story about Mr. Meme. This all happened the night we were actually kind of celebrating my birthday. We went out and, we had a few drinks, had a good time. Just laughs and going around, did a little bar hopping, And he had a very, very unfortunate encounter while we were out and about with a female thief the other night. So, see, Mr. Meme, Mr. Meme, he's a very generous guy. Likes to give money to the poor, to the needy, and to the ladies that grab his junk. Yes, you heard me right. That night, we were walking down the street when a woman approached him and gave him a very intimate squeeze. And it was about that moment, right right after that, he realized he was missing something. He was missing his wallet. Missing his wallet. Now it was pretty possible that he left that down the street, at the last bar we were at. So I mean, his first thought, like not thinking about the grope in the first place, was that left the wallet at the bar. So run back to the bar, realized a little too late that it was very likely that that woman that grabbed him, that gave him that little squeeze, had snatched his wallet and snuck away. Snuck away. Um, and she was long gone. Now, if you know Meme, he's not the kind of guy who gives up easily. And run back, start asking a couple of the businesses around there about what they had seen, what had happened, and try to chase after a thief. Get his wallet back. It's, just no match. Just absolutely no match for that thief. Her speed, her agility, disappeared into the night, into the crowd, and he was pretty frustrated. It was pretty upsetting. Um, Eventually decided to go to the police station, report what was going on. Um, Not sure if anyone out there's been to Philippines. I mean, things unfortunately like this happen to tourists all the time out here. Unfortunately, it's a pretty common thing in some of the more touristy areas. Um, but we're not tourists, we're living out here. So we go into the police station to report what happened, see if they can do anything about it. Luckily, they were very helpful, very sympathetic. Um, After getting the basic report all filled out, they offered to take us on a ride along with them to just cruise the streets, see what we could find. Just drive around and see if we could find, any signs of the thief anywhere. So it was kind of fun, to kind of ride along in the Filipino police truck. That was kind of neat. Um, Unfortunately, we drove around, no sign of her to be found anywhere. Absolutely just gone. Figured, unfortunately, we might not have much luck. I remembered pretty well what she looked like, what shirt she was wearing, kind of what she looked like. It was kind of hard to see her because she had one of those medical face masks, like people are wearing for the COVID thing. But yeah, no dice there. Ended up back at the police station. They had already finished processing the report, and they drafted. They had a legal document ready for us, and we actually got to go to City Hall to review the CCTV footage, to see if we could try to at least identify the thief, or kind of at least get an idea of what was going on there with that. Um, Tell you what, just we were absolutely amazed by the surveillance system in the city. Literally. Okay, it looked like something out of a spy movie. Um, hundreds of cameras, tons of monitors, people in military uniforms just watching everywhere, zooming in on little bits of things. It looked like something out of a spy movie or some kind of crazy dystopian novel. It was really like completely unexpected to see the elaborate setup they had, and honestly, it was pretty impressive. Um, Hope they'd be able to help us identify the thief, catch her red-handed. Um, searching, going through, spending a lot of time going through some of the footage there, and we did end up seeing at least kind of the basics of it. Could see me and Meme kind of walking up. You could see her literally, she was tucked away in the shadows, just like looking for the next mark. Um, so searched through the footage, finally found her. Um, She was wearing, tan shirt, yellow shorts, had the medical face mask on. Couldn't really see her that clearly, but we recognized her, and Meme pointed at her. That's her. That's the woman who stole my wallet. So the police, the other workers in the facility there, they zoom in on her face, running through the database a bit. Waited for, a few seconds, and wouldn't you know it though? Crazy twist, crazy twist, Got a match. She's a notorious pickpocket who operates in this area. She has a long criminal record and several warrants for arrest, one of the officers said. Wow, she's a professional, Meme said. She must have done this many times before. Yes, she has, the officer said. But, there's something else you should know about her. Meme kind of just stops and looks at him. What is it, he asks. So, officer looks back at him. Serious expression on his face. Sir, this is your ex-wife. I kid about that part, guys. I kid about that part. The real story, basically, we found her in the footage. Couldn't really see much of anything. She just so happened to be in the blind spot of the cameras. So there wasn't really a whole lot they could do. So, yeah, it just sucked. It sucked. Felt really bad for him, but yeah, absolutely nothing that they could really work with there for that. And yeah, and we left City Hall. The officers were kind enough to drop us off near our home, and kind of how we wrapped up the night. Not a great way, to end the birthday celebrations. So I feel really bad for him. Luckily, things seem like they're going to be okay. He lost he lost his bank card and maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe like 800 pesos over here. He didn't lose any of his identification or any of his other major credit cards, thankfully. He got that debit card immediately turned off, and it could have been much worse. It could have been much worse. Again, I feel really bad for him, but fortunately, that's just kind of the nature of things. That was the thing, Don. That was the thing, right? I wasn't going around wearing the avocado shirt, that's for sure. Meme was actually wearing a local Philippine brand tribal shirt, and man, she was just good with what she did. Amazing, like the speed and at which she did that. It's just crazy to have that happen. First real like actual criminal thing that I've seen out here, and unfortunately it had to happen to him. Luckily, we're going to be good on that end. Nothing happened to me, thankfully. Again, I still feel really, really bad for him, but no harm, no foul came of me. So I still have my bank card, at least for now. I can kind of help him out with that part. He can transfer money over to me, and I can pull it out for him. And at least we got that going until he's able to get new bank card shipped from the States over. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our third story of the night. Not a major news story. It's actually something that happened to us. So, again, thank you. That was our top 3 news stories of the night. Thank you. Moving right along, guys. Just going to keep moving along. Again, let me take the time here, go ahead and throw a few of the links out here real quick, guys. Again, it'd be really awesome. Head on over to the Dark Lunch Studios YouTube channel. Make sure you follow that over there. All of my past streams here on Theta are now available over on the Dark Lunch Studios YouTube page. You can find all of those there, as well as all of our past episodes of the Saturday Nightcap. So, again, go check it out. Go like, subscribe, and check that out. And if you're not part of the Dark Lunch Studios Discord, I'm posting a lot of the pictures, some of the more like personal ones from my journey out here, out over there. So if you're not in there, go ahead and make sure you get in there, and you can check all that cool stuff out. All the announcements for the show go in there, and kind of all the things that we're working on. Which, folks, it's that time. It's time for the first intermission of the night. And we're going to get into some more fun. But in the meantime, we'll be back right after this. Okay, guys. Okay. It's time to come back. It's time to come back. And we're back. We're back here on Saturday Nightcap. Just need to take a little breather. It's kind of part of the show, you know. Got to take a little break from time to time. Take a minute, collect myself, and you know, have a little sippy sip, you know. And where are your guys' drinks? I don't see anyone with their drinks out. That's kind of the point, right? It's a Saturday Nightcap, guys. It's a Saturday Nightcap. And you know, we like to be nice and cozy around here. I mean, I got my fancy avocado shirt on. Got the fancy avocado shirt on, but I have a bit of a confession to make, guys. Have a bit of a confession. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell here on stream. But the truth is, you know, like I said, gotta be cozy, right? Not wearing any pants. I'm not wearing pants. Because I'm wearing shorts, guys. I'm wearing shorts. Do the bananas go good with the avocado? Do they? I'm not sure. They might. They might. Don't have a camera, guys, so sorry. I had to kind of do that on my own there. But you know, gotta be cozy, guys. Gotta be cozy on the show. Gotta enjoy every moment of it. So again, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to UnsoundLogic's Saturday Nightcap. Whew, that Jack Sprite just hits different, you know? So, moving right along, like I was saying earlier, it was my birthday week this last week. A lot of crazy times. I just told you about something unfortunate that happened to my good friend, Mr. Meme Mafia. And if you don't already follow him, he's also here on Theta. Be sure to go, you know, follow his channel, like, follow, and give him a lot of love too. Lisa ate it too. Welcome. Glad to have you. For those, you know, unfamiliar, I hate to call her out in front of everybody. I hate to call her out in front of everybody here. But Lisa 82, that is Madre Logic. That is my mother. Please give her a lot of love. Glad to have you here. I agree, Dons. You know, it is okay if they're banana shorts. Me and Meme actually had a good, you know, choice presented in front of us. Because, you know, we needed some shorts to maybe do a little swimming, you know, things like that. I saw these banana ones, and I was just like, those have to be mine. Those have to be mine. So I claimed those right away, took it, ran with it, and now I'm the proud owner of you know, some banana shorts. So, like I said, I don't know if that really goes well with the avocado, guys. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm sorry. I'll stop pointing the camera down there. It's highly inappropriate for this family stream, you know? So, I won't keep doing that, I promise. So moving right along, we're going to talk a little bit, you know, about my birthday. As I was saying earlier, my first official birthday here in Philippines, my 38th birthday, and, you know, it was time to celebrate it a little bit. Celebrate it with my good friend, Mr. Meme, out here in Philippines, and no, we decided to take a little stroll, do a little bar hopping. So took a little walk over to the world famous walking street where all the bars and clubs are located. Crazy enough. We started the night with some drinks at this elaborate rooftop bar, enjoying the view of the city lights, and moved right on along to a karaoke bar. Just absolutely going ham, singing our hearts out to some classic hits. We met some friendly locals. They invited us to join them for more drinks at another bar. And this is where, you know, things got a little weird at this point. Things got a little weird, and so, you know, these cool locals we met, you know, we agreed and followed along with them to a place that ended up looking like this warehouse. So this crazy warehouse. Inside, inside we're greeted by loud, just music, crowd of people dancing, just going nuts. So come on, it's me and Meme, right? It's me and Meme, right? So we joined the fun, danced with our new friends. One of them offered me a shot of something that it kind of looked like water. It kind of looked like water. I didn't really think about it too much. Kind of just without hesitation. I was like, oh, that's just some vodka. That's just some vodka. But it turned out to be now forgive me if I butcher the pronunciation of this, but lambanog. Lambanog. I guess it's a local liquor made from coconut sap. I'll tell you what, though, guys. Woo wee, woo wee. It was so strong. It was so strong. Just barely took a sip. Got absolutely dizzy. Had to sit down. Had to sit down for a moment. There's this weird old couch in the corner, headed toward it. And so I was about to sit down. I take a look. I take a look. They're just two beautiful ladies already on the couch. Smile at me and and they say, "Hey, we're fans of yours. Can we take a selfie with you?" I was so confused. I mean, me? Me, right? Like I was just like, "What? What?" And I think about it for a moment. I'm like, "What are they? What are they?" And so, there I was there, had this had leather jacket on, some sunglasses and wig. Okay, yeah, maybe we're going a little wild, maybe just a little wild. And I suddenly realized about that time that I had accidentally dressed up like Bruno Mars, the singer, singer songwriter Bruno Mars. So I decided to play along and yeah, sure, why not? Anything for my fans, So posed them for a selfie. Peace out, peace out. And they thanked me for it. They thanked me for it, and they said, we love your songs, especially Uptown Funk. Can you sing it for us? Of course, I can sing it for you. Absolutely anything for my fans. So, I get up, I run up to the DJ booth, just steal that microphone, just grab it out of their hand, Yo, Lawrence Blake, what up, dude? Good to see you, my friend. I didn't get robbed. I didn't get robbed. Unfortunately, Mr. Meme did get pickpocketed, which we were talking about a little bit earlier on the show here. You catch that segment over on the Dark Lunch Studios YouTube channel if not already over there. I talk a little bit about our crazy story, our crazy times that night. But let me get back to the birthday night. Let me get back to the birthday night. So I just run up to the DJ booth like a madman, grab the microphone, start singing Uptown Funk with my best Bruno Mars impression. Crowd went absolutely wild. It went absolutely wild. They were just going crazy, going absolutely bonkers, Because, I mean, there was, they thought it was Bruno Mars, right? I mean, resemblance is uncanny, right? So there I am, just feeling like an absolute superstar. Just having, just having my moment. Just having my moment. So there I was. Just having the time of my life. When I saw someone walking towards me from the other side of the room. Now you guys aren't going to believe this because I mean, it's Philippines, right? You aren't going to believe this. So I see some dude walking over from the other end of the room, and lo and behold, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, famous actor and wrestler, is wearing tank top and jeans, showing off those muscles, had this serious look on his face, and he did not look happy, guys. He did not look like a happy camper. Walks up to me, he's like, "Hey, you're Bruno Mars, right?" And I'm it's like, yeah, yeah, I am. He said, well, I'm Dwayne Johnson, but you can call me The Rock. Just grabs me by the collar right there. Just grabs me, lifts me up in the air, like, you owe me an apology. I'm like, what? What is going on here? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And he says, you stole my catchphrase. Stole my catchphrase. You know what it is? Oh, what is Dwayne Johnson doing here? I'm like, no, what is it, man? What is it? Didn't even skip a beat. Said, doesn't matter what it is, and just threw me across the room like a rag doll. It's absolutely insane. I go flying across the room, just land on a table full of drinks and snacks. Table just collapses under my weight. I'm just laying there like a bozo, covered in food and beverages. Felt like I couldn't move. Look around, saw everyone just stopped, just dead stop in the room, just looking at me. I hear someone ask, "Is he dead? Is he dead?" And honestly, in that moment, I wish that I was, but I wasn't, because none of that actually happened. I just made all that up, guys. The real birthday story, guys. It was awesome. Honestly, it wasn't as crazy as that crazy tale that I just spun up for you guys. None of that actually happened. My real birthday, we had a nice little gathering at home, honestly. We hung out around here, just had a couple drinks. I got to have a traditional, traditional Filipino birthday meal. We had some pork adobo, some lumpia, Shanghai style lumpia, I think, and some sweet spaghetti. And it was absolutely amazing. It was delicious. There were good times, with Mr. Meme, some friends of his, and it was just a good chill time. My first Filipino birthday, and it was really humbling. Everyone worked so hard to make that meal for me, and it was great. Really enjoyed that night, guys. Um, so that was nice. It was good. And a great way to celebrate my birthday for sure. That means time for another sip, guys. What is sweet spaghetti? Well, Lawrence Blake, you are missing out, my friend. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with normal spaghetti. Um, some noodles, some marinara, all the works for that. But Filipino style over here, it's more of a like a sweet marinara almost is the best way to describe it, with some bits of meat in there. Usually they chop up some hot dogs into tiny bits and chuck that into there too. But it's kind of considered something that's traditional for a birthday party. So that was really good. The lumpia and the sweet spaghetti were definitely my two favorites from that meal, and some of the first real Filipino foods that I've had. If you're really curious about the sweet spaghetti, you could probably find a pretty good recipe for it online. Otherwise, if you have a Jollibee restaurant in your area, you might be able to try some out there without having to go through the trouble of cooking it all up. But honestly, if you find a good recipe and go through it, it's probably going to be really worth it, and you're probably going to really enjoy that. But again, if you're feeling it and you got a Jollibee nearby, which out here in Philippines they got plenty of those. And while I was still living out in California, they were starting to spring up over there. I actually had one just not too far away. I would only say it was probably a couple miles away. There was a Filipino market in the city that I lived, and they actually had a Jollibee attached, but didn't actually try it out there. First time I had it was out here in Philippines. Pretty good, not bad. Jollibee's always popping out here, honestly. Always crazy lines, pretty busy place. And for something like the sweet spaghetti, I get it, guys. I get it because it was really, really good. Now to kind of wrap things up here, let me see what we got to work with. I think yeah. We got a little bit of time, guys. I think we can do a little more from my Philippine memoirs. Over the past couple streams, we've been covering some of my first few days out here in Philippines and some of the crazy good times that I was having with Mr. Meme, kind of getting used to things, going out and about. And I hate to say, being a little bit bad, having a lot of drinks and just kind of partying a bit. Um, Honestly kind of needed it after everything that was going on back home in the U.S. And it was nice to celebrate and have good times with a good friend. Again, Mr. Meme Mafia, thank you again for the amazing opportunity. I love being out here in Philippines, guys. I really, really wouldn't trade the opportunity for anything else in the world. Um, hopefully I plan to make this my home someday, and hopefully just stay out here, because I love it. I love it out here. So I'm gonna get into the memoirs again, and as we touched on last time, there were definitely some personal notes. There's some things that I really don't want to spoil. I do eventually plan on hopefully publishing these memoirs, so I don't want to spoil a ton. Um, Also kind of want to play it, like I want to play it a little safe on the stream side of things. So, and there's a lot of details I'm going to kind of need to kind of leave out, to protect people's privacy and some of the places where things happened out here. So bear with me. I'm going to try to read from them, but we're going to kind of redact just a little bit. Um, so where we left off. Last episode, I was talking about my first actual day in Philippines. Before that, we talked on the pilot episode about my first night in Philippines on the plane. When I came in on the plane, landed, and got to meet Mr. Meme for the very first time, um, and kind of just get used to things. And then last time we were talking about some crazy things that happened on the first day. Um, had an incident trying to learn, how to use the toilet properly out here. If you missed the last episode again, be sure to go check it out over on the Dark Lunch Studios YouTube, and you can hear all about my embarrassing toilet incident over there. Um, so day two, Philippines, um, and it's going to be kind of a brief version, guys. Again, bear with me. My sleep was restless. All I had on my mind was getting back out to the nightlife. Again, it was just crazy. Had such a good time that first night out here. Um, I wanted to taste. I wanted a better taste of it. I wanted some more. I wanted to kind of get to know things and just cut loose. Enjoy myself a bit. So we decided we'd be heading back out that night for sure. Um, so we spent most of the day walking around, taking in the sights. It was a busy place. There was a lot going on. Vendors took most of the walking space, stray dogs roaming around freely, trikes passing mere inches from my ankles. Um, Also, at the same time, there were really some depressing corners of the city, some dark, things, some sad things to see, but most of the people I saw, they had a smile on their face, and they were just living and just enjoying life, and I was just in awe. I was just in awe, and here I was, just across the world, just living my best life, living in the moment. Cup's empty, guys. Cup's empty, which means we're gonna have to wrap this up. We're gonna have to wrap it up. So I'll go ahead and finish that part here for you guys. So we decided to meet up with Meme's dad for dinner. Another Mexican restaurant was selected. Yes, yes, yes. My favorite, my favorite. And we headed to a different Mexican restaurant this time. And again, it's really hard for me to empathize how uncomfortable I get with trying new food. And Mexican food is one of the most accessible food choices for me. I grew up in Southern California most of my life, and it's very much a regular thing out there, and it is just one of my personal favorite kinds of food. Um, the restaurant we went to this time was more quaint than the last one, but they took great pride in their birria shredded beef. I immediately after looking at that menu, there were so many good choices. Honestly, they had something that was like a crunch wrap, like Taco Bell has. They had like different noodle soups with the beef in it. Quesadillas, tacos, like the whole works. But I immediately selected the burrito. Um, and ordered some nachos as an appetizer. I just remember just sitting there that first time. I just remember just sitting there, just thinking about it, thinking about it, and just smelling the delicious birria shredded beef as I watched the visions of various dishes being prepared on their menu screens. Um, our food was served. It was every bit as delicious as it smelled. Actual flavor fiesta played out in my mouth. I really, really enjoyed every bite of it. Um, we went back a few times since then, and there was a guy in there that was being pretty loud about it not being that great, but he was wrong. He was very wrong. Um, it was so good. It was so good. We've actually gone back there, or ordered from there quite a few times since. I would actually say it's probably in my yeah, I would say it's in my top three of different food places out here. I know, I'm in Philippines. I should be eating Filipino food, but hey, I found killer Mexican food spot, and so I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Um, Flavor Fiesta plays out. I'm enjoying every single bite of it, and I felt alive. I felt alive, and with some food in our stomachs, it was time. It was time to head out to the bars. Um, we walked back into one of the bars we had visited before, um, and literally they're so welcoming. They welcome me and his dad in like we're part of the family. Fist bumps, hugs, the whole works. The whole works. And yeah, and I just kicked back and just have a few drinks, and I'm sipping them slowly, but turns pretty rapid. And to be very brutally honest, I went a little overboard at this point. The drinks started to go down way quicker, way quicker. Um, and as we're sitting there, time's going on, and after a while, things started to get pretty hazy. Started to get pretty hazy. Um, I vaguely remember stammering out like banyo or restroom or something. They call it a comfort room out here. So if you're ever in Philippines and you need to know where the restroom is, you want to say CR or comfort room. That's how they refer to it out here. So I get up, excuse myself from the table, it's not good, guys. It's not good. I start to feel the sweats kick in, barely make my way into the bathroom, lock myself into a stall, and I really don't remember much. I don't remember much besides sitting there trying to figure out if I was going to puke or not. And it was somewhere around that time that sorry, bear with me again. Got to kind of keep some of the details out. Remember sitting there, trying to figure out if I was going to puke or not. At some point, I remember hearing Meme and some of the workers at the bar trying to check in on me. It was somewhere right around that time that I finally began puking my guts out into the toilet, luckily. I do remember getting back up and attempting to make my way back out. I made an attempt at washing my hands and kind of getting myself cleaned up. Definitely wasn't perfect. Definitely wasn't perfect. And, after that, whatever happened after that point is likely going to likely remain a mystery to me forever. I kind of vaguely remember a cold towel and getting fanned off. And that night, I vaguely remember Meme recording me in bed. But thankfully, I had made it back safely. So that was the first real wild time out here in Philippines, and that was day 2, guys. That was day 2. Which is perfect as we're about to wrap things up. Let me go ahead, as part of my memoirs here, I'm trying to include little facts about the Philippines into these memoirs, so I'll go ahead and I'll share this one with you guys. And again, forgive me if the pronunciation's not correct. I'm trying my best and trying to learn Tagalog out here a little bit at a time as I go along. So for our random Philippine factoid of the night. Kamusta? Kamusta? The national language of the Philippines is Tagalog. However, I want to say it's over 70% or right around 70% of the population speaks fluent English. So if you come out for a visit out here, you're not going to have too hard of a time if you're a good English speaker, but again, it's pretty cool that you can do that, but I would definitely recommend trying to learn the language. It's been interesting for me to try to learn. I've learned a few words here and there, but it's been a good time. Been a good time. Oh yeah, I love Mexican food too, Dons. Yep, I'm all about the Mexican food life. Oh yeah, Italian's real good too. I'm definitely just, your basic American, right? I like my burgers. I like my chicken nuggies. I like my pizza. Definitely dig some good Italian though. So yeah, I guess pizza would fall into that category for sure. And with that, guys, and with that, we've done it. We've made it through another episode. So let me go ahead. We're gonna wrap things up. Let me cue up the music here, guys, and we're gonna start to close things out here. Man, these Stream Deck buttons are just not working with me today. Again, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to share these stories with you, share my journey with you guys, and just have a late night talk show, just a chill stream. Good people, good times, So let's go ahead and get the giveaway all closed out. Got that all closed out, and we're gonna give some stuff away and see who the lucky winners are, guys. So let's go ahead and draw that giveaway. Good luck. Let's see what happens. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! All right, cutting it up, swinging through, getting that Theta TV crate. Lawrence Blake winning the Choose Your Own G Fuel Starter Kit. Congratulations, my friend. And Crawl Star going off with that summer crate, getting that summer crate, you know. And that's it, guys. That's all I got. Again, much love, much love. I really appreciate it, guys. It means so much. If you missed out on bits of the stream, it's going to be available up over on the Dark Lunch Studios YouTube shortly. Robert, appreciate that last minute follow. Let me get you a little goodie here before we take off, my friend. There we go. Got that all done. Let's go find somebody to go pay a visit to. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see. Who are we feeling? We like to mix it up a little bit around here, you know. Ooh. Hey, you know, it's been a long time since we paid him. So let's go pay a visit, you know. Let's go see Levy, guys. Again, thank you again so much, everyone. Much love. Appreciate you. If you haven't yet, be sure to go follow the Dark Lunch Studios Discord and YouTube channels. We get the links out there one more time as we get this raid underway, and go pay Mr. Levy a visit, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will catch you next week. Thanks for stopping in.